This video has been brought to you by my book, Play the Dragon Volume 1, The History of Dragon Ball Video Games. Check it out in the description below. Hey everybody, welcome to Awesome Video Game Memories, where we talk about awesome memories about video games. I'm Ryan, and this is going to be a special review because this is celebrating 20 years of my work, starting all the way from January of 1999 until now, 2019, at the time this video is recorded, and I am ready to give you a good show.
Ryan, keep it down, will you? I'm trying to nap!
Okay, sorry, Lord Virus.
So, Ryan, why do you seek even greater strength?
Man, when I reviewed Dragon Ball FighterZ for the Review Minute Power, it got me all fired up! Man, I can't stay at the same level I am now. I gotta review more games!
Are you sure you don't want to become a destroyer god?
I'm a content creator, not a content destroyer.
I heard that.
I don't have any intention of becoming a destroyer god. I just want to review games.
Well, I may have just the opportunity for you.
Really, Whis?
I just got a message from the reviewer gods that they want a Caster Troy to review Super Dragon Ball Heroes World Mission.
Caster Troy. That's a name I haven't heard in a long time.
Wasn't that your old internet nickname, Ryan?
Well, it was the name I used when I ran Vegeta Insane and Ginga GIRI from 1999 to 2002. I did bring back those websites back for archival purposes, but I don't really go by that name anymore. Like, nobody knows who I am. I am just standard Ryan Molina, game reviewer.
Caster Troy. That name does sound familiar. Where's it from again?
Oh, it's the name of Nicolas Cage's character from the movie Face Off.
Face Off! It sounds like you're a fan of Nicolas Cage, Ryan.
Is that a problem, Lord Beerus?
Of course not! Nicolas Cage is awesome!
Cool, you think so, Lord Beerus?
If there's one thing I love more than destroying and food, it's Nicolas Cage movies. I'm a vampire! Ryan, you better do this review afterwards. We're going to have a Nicolas Cage movie marathon. With delicious popcorn, no doubt.
Awesome!
So how about it, Caster Troy?
Hey everybody, welcome aboard my personal spaceship, the Popcorn Rocket, where we're going to be going to a certain spot that Whis told me, where we're going to review Super Dragon Ball Heroes World Mission for the PC and the Nintendo Switch. Mostly the Nintendo Switch. So Super Dragon Ball Heroes World Mission is based on the incredibly popular card and arcade game, only released in Japan. Yes, for many, many years, we have never gotten this game here in America, and finally, in 2018, they announced that they're finally bringing Super Dragon Ball Heroes, the card game, over here in America, but starting with the video game. And we had many, many Super Dragon Ball Heroes video games on the 3DS in Japan and in the arcades, and Super Dragon Ball Heroes also has its own anime spin-off series, which are very, very short episodes compared to Dragon Ball Super and Dragon Ball Z, and Super Dragon Ball Heroes has its own fair share of funky characters like Cell X, and holy shit, there's Super Saiyan 3, Saiyan Saga Vegeta, and Super Saiyan Nappa? Or Super Saiyan 3 Nappa! I think he's gotta shave that beard, man. Yeah. And normally, I don't play collectible card games, but I definitely wanted to check out the video game version of the card game, so this is a video game version of a card game. We play with cards. Okay, cool. And the good thing about this game is you really don't need to know the near decade-long history that it's had in Japan, because you can just pick up this game and play right away. So Super Dragon Ball Heroes World Mission begins you in this really, really awesome looking city. Oh man, I would really love to live in this city. Like, this is my dream city. Like, this is like a Dragon Ball amusement park. Oh please, they gotta open one here in Japan. And when you start this game, there's a huge plethora of modes that you can begin with. Like, you can do regular arcade mode, you can do story mode, and then you can configure your deck, and then you can actually buy items, and you can buy new cards with all the Zenny you get, and then you can play online online with other people. And actually, you can actually make your own missions in this game. And one of the greatest things about this game too is there's over like 1,000 cards, and you can actually make your own cards. I'm not kidding. You could make your own cards, give it their own ability. Granted, you have all the points to actually assign abilities, but you could put any character you want, characters you unlock within the game. I mean, not only do you get to customize your own decks in this game, you get to customize your own cards. Like, you can be playing this game for hours upon days, upon weeks, upon years on end, and having them available for people to download. So arcade mode actually puts you through a couple of storylines through Dragon Ball Super, like the Beerus Saga, the Golden Frieza Saga, the Tournament of Power, and it also has its own unique storylines from Super Dragon Ball Heroes like Cell X, A Day in the Office. Holy crap, this is amazing. And there's also characters like Toa and Mira from Dragon Ball Xenoverse, and then there's like Super Lord Slug. Yeah, they brought back Lord Slug from the best Dragon Ball Z movie. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, all of the crazy, funky shit you saw in Super Dragon Ball Heroes, whether it be in the cards or the anime, yep, they're all here, ready for you to play. And once you progress through these modes, you can get extra cards, extra Zenny, and extra items. And your decks are only limited to 7 cards each, but you have a whole wide variety of cards to use. Like, you can use like Super Saiyan Goku and Ultra Instinct Goku and that version of Vegeta, that version of Piccolo. Like, any single character from the entire Dragon Ball franchise you can actually put in your deck. And the cards are assigned by level, but don't let the levels fool you, because each of the cards has different abilities that you can use. Like, some cards will give you a little extra stamina, which you really need in the game. Some of the cards increase your attack power. Some of the cards, do special effects. And especially in story mode, you do get these Capsule Corp module robots, which give you a special effect on the turn you choose it on. Like, for example, you can use a module on the first turn that will give you 1,000 attack power, or you can use a module on the second turn that will increase your stamina, or use a module on the third turn that can actually get you some more power. Alright, so it's time for us to land this thing. Whew, it's really cold here in the ice continent, man. And this is the exact spot Weiss told me to continue my review, so it's freezing. Holy crap. I sense a really strong power! Oh, hey, Broly. I didn't realize you were going to challenge me in this review. Looks like I'm going to have to get a little serious. Alright, Broly. Now it's my turn to fight. And looks like I gotta play this one in docked mode.
Caster Troy! DBZ Webmaster! Go Ryan, go, go! Go Ryan, go, go! Go Ryan, go, go! Go Ryan, go, go! Caster Troy! Caster Troy! Caster Troy! Caster Troy! Oh, well, oh, well, oh, well, hey, oh, yeah! Oh, well, oh, well, oh, well, hey, oh, yeah! Oh, well, oh, well, oh, well, hey, oh, yeah! Oh, well, hey, oh, yeah!
Alright guys, now it's time for the combat with the cards. So while you think the rules of the card game translate into video games, it's a little different here in Super Dragon Ball Heroes World Mission. So once you select your cards, you kind of have to move them on the grid. And depending where you move them on the grid, there's 4 spaces. And where you move your cards on the grid actually determines how much attack power your characters are going to do. And if you move your cards all the way to the back, they'll recover stamina. And also if you move your cards all the way up to the front, you're going to use the most stamina and do the most attacks. And if you move your cards towards the back of the grid a little more, you'll do less damage, but you'll receive less attack, and you'll lose a lot less stamina. And when it comes to the actual battles, you have to master this thing called the CI, aka the Charge Impact. And now first at the beginning of this game, it's really easy to time the charge impacts. You gotta make sure yours is higher than your opponent's because that determines how much damage you're gonna do. So if you beat your opponent's CI, you'll definitely do a lot more damage, but if you get below your opponent's CI, you're gonna do way less damage, but you'll do a little damage though. So it's very imperative that you actually beat your opponent's CI every single time. And at the beginning of the game, it's not too bad, but once you advance more throughout the story mode and maybe challenge people online, you really gotta master beating your opponent's CI, especially in the last battle of the game. I'll get there, don't worry. And to spruce things up, you actually do more than beat your opponent's CI. Like, you do special attacks that kind of require you to move your character card around, you press the button at a certain time, and certain cards can combine with each other to do certain attacks. Like, there's so much variety in this game, and I understand in order to kind of translate this card game into kind of video game form, they kind of have to put these little things in. So you just don't have really powerful cards, you have to have a little bit of, quick time skill as well to, add a little more variety in the game to make it more challenging. Hey, take it easy. You got quite a lot to learn about stamina in this game. Now, stamina is the biggest problem you're going to have in these battles, and you don't get a lot of it when you start. You barely get a full bar of it, no matter what cards you have. And there are certain items and certain card packs that go well together that will restore your stamina to max if you utilize them correctly. So at the beginning of the story mode, it's kind of okay to move all your characters to the front of the grid so you do the max amount of damage, because, the CIs won't be very difficult to beat. And then midway through the game, it gets pretty difficult, so you might kind of want to balance having some of your characters in the front or move them a little backwards so they don't use as much stamina, and have characters with support abilities help you. Like, you can leave certain cards all the way in the back where they can recover stamina, and then they can actually power you up, and if you're not careful, your characters will actually lose their stamina, which renders them unable to block or unable to fight, and your opponents will be able to get maximum damage out of you, and this is gonna hurt really bad. Ugh. 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 Can't beat this battle in arcade mode. Crap. Damn you, Goku Black and Zamasu. No. So in story mode, you actually begin as this kid who's a huge Dragon Ball Heroes card player, and during your journey you do get accompanied by your allies across the way, and you actually get to see them as avatars. So you see one of them as a Namek, and you see one of them as a Majin, and you're accompanied by Great Saiyaman 3. I wonder who he is, because he has a sword and all. And the main villain, Silas, who is one of the original Time Patrollers, wants to enact his own justice in the universe throughout all of time. Typical Dragon Ball psychopath villain. So your mission in story mode is to go all over the Dragon World trying to solve these anomalies caused by Silas, and also teaming up with Dragon Ball heroes like Goku and Vegeta. And you fight some pretty crazy characters along the way, kind of like a fusion between Hit and Frieza, and then there's Frieza and Cell. Yeah, these fusions look pretty funky. Can't beat this one battle. I've run out of stamina. This isn't good. If I'm gonna try to save the Dragon World from Silas. Looks like you're in quite a pickle. What? Who are you? And why do you sound like me? It's like I'm talking to myself? You know who I am.
I don't think I follow.
It's me, Castor Troy.
What? Aren't you supposed to look like Nicolas Cage? And you're not supposed to be real.
I've always been here, deep within you, Ryan.
I left that all behind and just wanted to get by on my own merits as plain old Ryan Molina of Battle Geek Plus. You know, just like my idols, the angry video game nerd, and many other reviewers like him.
Oh, I ain't knocking on your current achievements, and you've definitely succeeded. You've got to be in a video with the angry video game nerd and that other critic guy. You got to work with so many people like Hanzenchu, Team 4-Star, Geekdom 101, and the former Channel Awesome producers.
Then why are you here?
Somewhere along the line, you forgot your roots.
I did?
You wanted to leave behind what made you in the first place. Remember the millions of people you entertained with your silly Dragon Ball websites, Vegeta Insane and Ginga GIRI, far before the days of social media? All the anime music video contests you've won? You even made Goku fight Naruto? You won the Best of Show at Anime Expo 2012, Anime Central 2008, SakuraCon 2012?
Oh hey, don't play those AMVs because, copyright reasons.
And let's not forget, you even had a video showing the Nokia Theater, now the Microsoft Theater, where David Cook won American Idol in 2008. Dude, you got so much clout, dog!
I'm grateful for all those opportunities, but they're all in the past now. And I just want to try new things. I mean, nobody watching this video is even gonna know who Castor Troy is anymore.
Then why not introduce me to all your new watchers? I think they deserve the right to know.
But
remember Kamea-Con? People there still remembered you for Castor Troy. Remember your Play the Dragon panel and the guy that yelled out your name in front of the Westin?
I never did quite find that guy.
If you want to finish this review, bring out my power. Only then will you have the clout.
The clout? Wait a minute. My old website, Vegeta Insane. So if I fuse with my old website, then I will have the clout to finish this game. Alright then, gotta access my website. Alright. Fusion! Ha! So, I'm the fusion between Ryan Molina and Castor Troy. Does that make me Ryan Troy? Castor Molina? Cast Ryan Troylina? No, that's too complicated. Wait a minute. What was I saying about the clout? I got it! We shall call ourselves Clout Cheetah! Now that I have the clout, let's finish this review! So once you get to the end of the game, you go back to where Dragon Ball Xenoverse started, and you have to fight Silas and his minions. And these are the hardest battles in the game, and you need to make sure that your CI skills are up to par, so you can beat Silas. And Silas is very, very, very difficult. And if you cannot time your CI attacks to beat his, oh man, you're in for a rude awakening, like I was. Alright, Silas, I will finish it from here!
Vegeta!
Cool! That's right, boys! Interdimensional travel is Mondo Cool!
Easy Webmaster!
So one of the best things to do is use items to boost your health, because you need a lot of health just in case you mess up on any of the CI charges when you fight Silas. Because 95% of the time, Silas is always going to beat your CI charge, so you have to be able to beat his, or have high enough HP to withstand his own attacks. I had so much trouble with this final fight, I actually went online, I found some missions that actually gave me a lot of Zinni and a lot of the treasures that helped me get more HP, and I was able to beat Silas that way, by dumb luck. So once you've beaten Silas, the game is over, and you are the master of the cards in Super Dragon Ball Heroes World Mission! Well, it looks like my fusion time is coming to an end. Now, time to properly finish this review.
Whoa, I'm back to normal. Wow, being fused is a pretty crazy experience. Well, alright, so Super Dragon Ball Heroes World Mission for the Nintendo Switch and the PC is definitely a very, very fun Dragon Ball game, although it's not a pure action game, obviously, because it is an adaptation of the popular card game in Japan, which finally came out here. I definitely highly recommend it, because there are so many cards to choose from, so many ways to create your decks. You know, there's a robust story mode, there's a robust arcade mode, there's a lot of fun online modes, and the customization of this game, it's pretty much endless. I think you're probably going to be playing this game for hours upon days, upon weeks, upon months, upon years on end, just trying to get all the cards. And obviously, yes, there is DLC, but it's free, and you know, Broly was part of that DLC, so there's going to be a ton of DLC, a lot more cards, and I highly recommend this game. Go get it, and it's amazing. And it also serves as a great introduction to the Super Dragon Ball Heroes franchise. You know what? There's a certain person I kind of want to visit.
Sorry you lost, Broly. Man, if I ever find out who beat you, I'm gonna punch him in his stupid, smug face.
Yeah, who was it? Some internet reviewer?
Whoever he is, he's a fucking lamer.
Hey!
Who are you?
Oh, I was the guy who challenged Broly earlier and won. I kinda wanted to...
Oh my god, you're dead meat, mister!
Whoa, stop! I come in peace!
Okay, start talking before I pound your face in.
Well, I just came to tell Broly how much fun it was challenging him in this review, and I kinda wanted to give him these. Hey Broly, I think these cards are really gonna help your deck. I actually got them at your movie premiere a while back.
What? A movie?
Wait, Broly's a movie star?
Yeah, his movie is already out on Blu-ray, and I brought over a copy.
This is so cool! I never knew you were a celebrity, Broly!
Yeah, this is total news to me.
Yeah, it's awesome, isn't it? Man, I thought I hit my reviewing peak until I challenged you, Broly, and it would be so cool if we collaborate on some more reviews together, if that's okay with you, man.
I don't understand a single word you just said this whole time.
Sounds great. See you later.
Hold on, how'd you get here? Where's your ship?
Outside here.
Whoa! Does that ship actually run on popcorn?
Yeah, I even brought some.
Oh, so good!
Well, enjoy, and see ya.
Hey, even though you gave us popcorn, we still see you as an enemy.
Oh, that's fine. It doesn't really matter to me. I just want to do another review with Broly again.
You must have been hit on the head too many times.
What makes you say that?
Oh, just a thought, but thanks.
See you around, whatever your name is.
Hold on. What's your name?
My name's Ryan. But you guys in the Dragon Ball community, call me Castor Troy. This is the story of a guy named Castor Troy. He ran some websites back in the year of 99. We all wonder why, how he did this every day. Dragon Ball was on the rise. We were all watching on Cartoon Network at 5 in January. He started with Vegeta Insane. A year later it was Ginga, GIRI, and then he did the AMVs where Goku and Naruto fought. And then he went to do Battle Geek Plus. So it's time for him to review the games. He's played so much and has a lot to say. There's so many games to play. His reviews are up for you to see. He knows which games are really good to go. You're in for a crazy show. You won't believe the things he saw. You can now determine if you wanna play. Lord Beerus wants to watch some films with Nicolas Cage. He and Whis want to go and eat some delicious popcorn. We all have a feast because Ryan did the review. It's uploaded online. We hope the feedback's good, the comments there. Oh no, all the trolls writing all the really bad comments, screaming like the children that you see in kindergarten. They drive you nuts, you really want to make them shut the fuck up. You ban them all because they really lack the clout. So it's time for him to review the games. He's played so much and has a lot to say. There's so many games to play. He reviews the games with honesty, all the truth that everyone could see. Everything you want to know. Now with all the things you saw, it is now your turn if you want to go play. Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and all the PC ports. Dragon Ball games, I gotta play them all. Blow through them like I'm in a blizzard. Play the game on the ice now. 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 So it's time for him to review the games. He's played so much and has a lot to say. There's so many games to play. His reviews are up for you to see. He knows which games are really good to go. You're in for a crazy show. You won't believe the things he saw. You can now determine if you wanna play. And it's time to play for the next game review. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and make sure to check out these other videos, and also make sure to follow me on social media and check out the official Battle Geek Plus website. Take care.